This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, dear customers. This is Anand this side again, and this time I am going to discuss about SMS sending process, which will happen through the Smartech platform. So you might have gone to the previous video wherein we have discussed the email broadcast program. So this SMS sending process is also similar to that only. In this, we have the same process mechanism where we have to upload the data. Then we have to create the content and we have to execute the campaign. So in this, very important thing to note is first of all, what's your primary key of the panel. So when creating the data file, you need to ensure whatever is the primary key of your panel. For example, in my case, I have email as my primary key. So while creating the database file, that would something look like, let's take this file particular. So over here, I have email as my first primary key, and then in the next column I'll have mobile. I can ignore rest of the attributes. Basically, this is just for sample purpose, or maybe you can use these attributes. So, and let's say if in case mobile is your primary key, if you see on your panel, if mobile is your primary key, then you can keep that in the first column over here, and then save the file as CSV and upload it. So let's take the first step towards it. You have your database option, and here you have all list option. So you create a list over here to which you want to send out the SMS. And click on create list. Now here you have add via file option. Then you select the file that you want to upload. And over here you just uh, proceed to attribute mapping to upload the file. So you can see basically you know the details that you have entered in the system. Preview of that, any attribute which you're adding for the first time in the system, it will ask you for a create new option. Basically, you define what is the database type. Is it a number? Is it an integer? Is it a text line? So you can define it accordingly over here. Is it text or a number? And you can add it. Or maybe you can just simply choose to skip the attribute. That's up to your choice. And over here, you can click on save and add contacts. Now, once this happens, the next stage is basically to go for the content. So data is taken care of. Now you have to go for the content. Now, ideally, if you're sending out, a transactional kind of a content, you can use, the transaction channels for delivery. Basically, any SMS that you're sending out from transactional route, that would be sent to DND customers also. That is, people who are on DND, they will receive the SMS also. However, if you're doing a promotional content and you're doing it from a promotion channel, of course, that will, would not be sent to the DND customers. Now, there is a requirement if you're doing a communication from a transactional route, there is a requirement that you need to get the template whitelisted from Netcore as a vendor. So over here, when you create a template under the content section, so let's say get a template name over here. And I have an option to categorize my template. So any existing categorization, or I can create a category right away over here. Select that category, and then I can type my message. Now here we can also do kind of personalization. So if in case your CSV file has name, or let's say first name, which you want to directly pick up from your CSV file, like over here. So if you want to use the name directly into the SMS, you can do that with the help of this kind of function called square bracket, and in that put the header. Now here you also have an option wherein if you are using any link, so that link can be automatically shortened over here. So I put the link over here with HTTP or HTTPS extension. Now here for sending out for whitelisting, click on this option, give an ID over here so that you send this template for whitelisting, and once it is whitelisted you will get an update on this email ID. Then you can click on save and send for approval. That goes for whitelisting, and it will show the status over here, whether it's pending, whether it is approved. So you can have various category folders over here, and you can see the templates which are being whitelisted, which are being rejected, or which are still pending. Now once the template and the data both are ready, now you can go to the campaigns option, SMS create campaign, and herein you can start creating your campaign box. So first give a campaign name, that is a reference name for the campaign. You can select the sending channel, sender ID. Generally for a promotion channel, it will show as BIZDMO. If it's a trans channel or a gray trans channel, you will be having the sender ID of your company. Once you select that, then you select the uh, list to which you want to target. So it will, in the brackets, it will show you the count of mobile numbers in that particular list. And here you have an option to type your message or maybe select any existing templates. So the template that we whitelisted has been approved, and you can use it over here. You can send out a testing also for some internal IDs, internal mobile numbers basically. Once it is okay for you to proceed ahead, you can use these options if you want, suppression options, or if you want to track any kind of conversion activity from the link. If someone clicks on the link and he should go to the website and do any purchase, so that conversion activity can be tracked over here. For example, add to cart, if that is a conversion activity, you can have that over here. So how much revenue you generated from the SMS campaign, that you can easily find out from you. Then you actually go for the scheduling part. So send now or maybe send later. And if you want to put any kind of chunk limit, you can put that also over here. Post which you do a preview and publish. One more thing, you can tag the campaigns over here. So tag is basically kind of putting up a reference tag on each of the campaign. So for what purpose you're doing the campaign. So tomorrow if you're going to take reports of the same, it's easy for you to extract the reports as per the tags. So when you do a preview and publish, it gives you the final preview of your SMS template. See, as we can see over here, that URL has been converted to a short URL, and over here you can do a publish to world. That will send off your SMS to the customers. Post which you can analyze the reports into the Insights tab over here. Right. So that's all in this process. If you have any questions or any kind of technical difficulties, you can get in touch with the help desk team at helpdesk@netco.co.in. They will be happy to help you on that. Or maybe you can contact on this number also. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Goodbye.